Latest update on Pokemon Legends, yay. Here we go, finally. Here we go, let's Nintendo Switch, let's see what it looks like. Okay. Lumio City. Okay. The art style is very similar to Scarlet and Violet. Let's see how it looks and let's see how it plays. So this is what... Oh! What? What? Why do we have 2 Johto starters and 1 Unova starter, and it is the worst Unova starter? I'm so angry. That's the most stupidest starter selection. Who thought? Whatever. At least I can have Lucario on my team. I can Mega Evolve him. That's cool. This game looks good. I need to rewatch the trailer again, but it's very interesting to see how everything is happening straight in Lumio City. Some of the characters look cool. New characters look cool. Yeah. Oh! Is that who I think it is? Is that AZ and his Floette? And then we saw one of the Zygarde forms at the end. New title in the Pokemon series. Okay. Dude, what is up with that starter selection, man? That's straight, like, disappointing, man. Disappointing. I'm sorry. Worst grass starter, worst fire starter, and decent water starter. Looks like I'll probably have to go water again. Unless I want, Why? 2 Gen 2 and 1 Gen 5. Why? God. Dude, is that ZA? Or AZ? I'm sorry, AZ. Okay, is that our rival? Yeah, there he is. Wow, he's like straight up like one of the main characters in the game. Okay. So this does look like it's taking place in the future. Wild zones. So that's where we're gonna like interact with the Pokemon. There we go. There's our tried and true Legends. I like the UI. Oh, wow. Oh, it looks so futuristic and clean. Oh, they did such a good job with it. I'm not getting my hopes up, guys. I'm going to... I mean, this is early footage. What? Positioning! You can move! What? I'm 100% not choosing Tepig, dude. Dude, this is like... I need to watch this back. That is so cool. It's almost like you're like... It's almost like a active time battle, in a way. That is so cool. It looks so much more like active. There's a Zygarde cell. Can we please see some late 2025, not even a release date? Okay, that's good. That's fantastic. Congratulations, Pokemon Company. Congratulations. Congratulations for taking your sweet time. Rotom. promotion match announcement. No, I will wait longer than that. If it means a polished game, if it means no bugs, if it means a good smooth 30 FPS, if it means a good Switch 2 upgrade, I will wait as long as it takes. Game looks good. Looks good. What's this? Dude, we didn't see any new megas. That's a little unfortunate. That's it? Okay, I think that's it. Overall, good show. ZA looks good. I need to kind of digest my thoughts on it. Starter selection is horrendous. Pretty upset by that. Battles look great. Game quality, graphics look decent. I need to see more on that. I need to see people actually playing the game. I'm still probably gonna wait for reviews, but I'm pretty impressed. I'm glad we finally got to see it. So yeah, and that Pokemon Champions thing looks pretty interesting as well. Kind of reminds me of my Showdown days. Anyways, I will see you guys and have a great day. Later. Hey guys, this is maybe I think it's like 4 hours after the Pokemon Presents. I've had some time to discuss with some friends, watch the trailer a few more times, and just kind of let my thoughts settle in regards to this game. So there are two primary things I want to talk about. One are like the graphics and the performance, all the technical aspects. And the other thing is the combat. Because I'm noticing online a lot of people are very strangely disappointed with this. And the thing is, I can understand some of the sentiment, I can understand some of the reasons to be upset, but most of those reasons are just a little, I won't say unrealistic, but I think the expectations coming into this presentation were a little unrealistic. So, first of all, with the graphics and the performance, I'm slightly upset it's using the Scarlet and Violet art style. A little uninspired, it's whatever. My thing is, a lot of people are, again, pointing to Pokemon's lack of graphical fidelity and technical performance and all that. And you guys can go back to a lot of my videos, and a lot of my closer friends know how vocally upset and vocally, just negative, straight up negative I was about Scarlet and Violet's performance. I didn't even buy the games, guys. I didn't even buy the games. I was very close to pre-ordering those games because the gameplay looked good, the Pokemon looked good. Then I was just like, no, I can't play a game like this. But here's the thing, if you guys remember this, a lot of Scarlet and Violet's graphical and technical and performance level problems weren't apparent till the game actually came out and we were actually playing it. So I will reserve judgment on that with ZA, but from what I've seen so far, in terms of the graphics, we're seeing a lot of comparisons with Scarlet and Violet on Twitter, and a lot of people online are showcasing like open areas in Scarlet and Violet. I don't even know what the city was called, I never played the game, but then they're comparing that with Lumio City and Legend ZA. And just from the straight looks of it, it looks like they've put more time and effort into this. They put a little more time and effort. Even in the combat, you can see a little bit of dips, a little bit of like jittering here and there. But it's not like Scarlet and Violet, so I don't understand the performance and the technical complaints. I don't understand that. I don't get it. I understand that people are upset that within Lumio City there's not much happening, there's not much activity, there's not a lot of things going on, and there doesn't seem to be a lot to explore. I can understand that, and it is a little weird that a lot of this game is taking place within the city itself, but I think a big part of this game is the urbanization and the kind of a city development of Lumio City. So I think the more we play the game, the more we will see people populate in this area, more Pokemon, more wild areas. So I think that's one thing. It's kind of a silly, explanation to give to a lot of this, but I think we'll see more. I think we've only seen a bite-sized bit of this game, but I do agree that that is something that sticks out and something that I have noticed with this game and with the trailer that we got. Okay, so one final reflection bit I want to talk about is a lot of people are very weirded out with the combat, and a lot of people either have like posted takes and opinions online saying, oh, Pokemon is again just doing the same thing over and over. Pokemon is being unoriginal again. And my disbelief in hearing this comes from the fact that people, they did this with Arceus as well. They did this with Arceus. When the series actually, finally does new things, why are we rehashing the same complaints? But I do admit that Scarlet and Violet tried some new things. It was good. Open world stuff, non-linear exploration and pacing and all that. Good. I don't think it was executed well from what I've seen of the game. I didn't play it, so maybe my opinion is absolutely invalid in that way, but when Legends Arceus went back to capturing, it reminded me of what made Pokemon Pokemon, but doing it in such a new way, so good and so unique. Like, it was focused on capture. It was focused on capturing, but battling was still there. Battling was very unique. You had the strong and the agile styles, and it was a very unique way of battling. It kind of like blended a little bit of like Final Fantasy and Pokemon with like the conditional battle system and all that. With Legends ZA, we are getting something entirely new. I know a lot of people are upset that they're not expanding on strong and agile. That is understandable. Maybe we'll see something similar later on. Again, we haven't seen the full extent of this game, guys. When we first saw Legends Arceus, we didn't even know strong and agile style even existed. This is something so cool, guys. Like, I think in action it looks a little weird. It is a little chunky. It's a little weird with Pokemon moving around in real time, but this is what I wanted from Pokemon, guys. Like, ever since I was like a kid watching the anime, like, hear me out. This is gonna be a little weird, but like, bear with me for a sec. You know, in the Pokemon anime, when Ash was like making commands to his Pokemon, like, oh, Pikachu used Thunderbolt, and then like Gary's Blastoise would use like Hydro Pump, and then he would be like, Pikachu, dodge the attack, dodge it, and Pikachu would actually like dodge the attack. And in the games as a kid, I would be like, oh, why can't I use dodge? Why can't I dodge like how Ash's Pokemon dodge? I know that sounds so silly. I kind of filled in the gaps by understanding that like Pokemon missing attacks and Pokemon evading attacks, like, oh, your attack missed. I would be like, oh, he dodged. So something like that, right? But now you can feel things like that in this game. And people are resistant. Again, people are resistant. People are confused. People are upset. And I just don't know what Pokemon fans want anymore. I want quality. I want good stuff. I want new things. And I want it to feel like Pokemon. I noticed that Scarlet and Violet did try new things, but to me, they didn't go the extra mile. They didn't change up the battling. They didn't change up the kind of capturing in any way that I truly wanted them to. And the Legends series is doing that. The Legends series is incorporating elements from other like JRPG series. Like, I'm talking about Pokemon Legends Arceus with Final Fantasy. You see Xenoblade influence in Legends ZA. And of course, I'm a little biased. You guys know I love Xenoblade, but like, that's so cool. You're getting some real-time elements. Your UI looks like you have like arts and stuff. You have cooldown timers on your attacks. It's cool. It's unique. It's interesting. I feel like we shouldn't be this resistant, and my confusion comes from why, when Scarlet and Violet played it safe in some ways in relation to battling, in terms of capturing, in terms of a general gameplay loop when it comes to Pokemon. Well, of course, they didn't with the exploration in the open world, but I'm talking about things that the Legends series is playing around with. Why were we more forgiving and lenient for a game like that, which to me didn't go the extra mile, and on top of that, to me, was an unfinished, buggy, and at many times very sloppy mess of a game. Why are we being so lenient on a game like that? And why are we hesitant to accept and embrace change with Legends Arceus? Legends Arceus was so great. Like, I think it is a genuine, like, step forward for this series that I've wanted for so long. And Legends ZA as well. It's like, exploration, open world aside, I think this battling system is very unique. I think it's very cool. I will probably, when we see more footage of this, maybe in the next, like, I don't know, another Pokemon Direct, another Nintendo Direct, another, like, few trailers in the future, maybe I will bite my words, maybe I will look back at this video in utter embarrassment and say, oh, wow, the exploration did actually suck. It was actually a very barren open world. Oh, that combat was actually not very fun to play. It was trying too hard to be Xenoblade or something else, but it failed entirely. But why, my question is, why are we so quick to kind of bash on something like this? It's trying something new. It's doing something new. It doesn't look like an utter mess right now. To me, it doesn't look like an utter mess. But in comparison, when I saw the battling system of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I was a little disappointed. Same command system, same kind of menu, same, like, all that stuff, and I was a little disappointed. And even with terrestrializing, it was a cool mechanic, but wasn't what I truly wanted for Generation 9 of Pokemon. These games, these Legends games, feel like a Generation 9 to me, you know? And I'm kind of nervous for Gen 10 if they play it safe again. I really think that they should take notes from Legends and see what's working and see what isn't. But I don't know. Anyways, that's all I have to say. My arm is getting a little tired. Should probably get a stand if I do, like, phone discussions like this, or like a selfie stick or something like that. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I've noticed a lot of, I wouldn't say unfair negativity, but I've seen some negativity online about Legends ZA, and I think we need to see more of this game. I think we need to digest it a little bit more with more trailers and more insight and more context. But I also think it's good to embrace something new like this. Again, maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe I'm totally off base and none of this is going to, like, really matter, and it's probably going to actually be worse than Scarlet and Violet, so who knows. But I will also say that, again, I'll remind you guys, I was optimistic about Scarlet and Violet until shortly before release. I saw the bugs, the frame rate, the performance, the technical aspects, and then I realized that the game didn't really fully go the extra mile that I wanted it to. But that's just a little bit from me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I don't usually talk about Pokemon, but I have some very strong feelings about this series, as you can tell, and you guys can check out my older videos on the series as well. This is Nishquick signing off. Have a great day. Go play some great games today, like a Pokemon game, like Pokemon Legends Arceus. Go play that. It was good. It was a good game. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Hey guys, this is Nishquick. Thank you so much for watching that video. And if you enjoyed it, check out these two videos on the left and maybe subscribe if you haven't on your way out. And big shout out to all my channel members whose names you can see on the screen right now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.